Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday, Shavua Tov. I really encourage everybody, please join us tonight for the L'chaim Center Town Hall meeting at 7:30 on Zoom. You can see the link below. It's going to be a very important discussion about L'chaim Center moving forward into the future, and we want everybody's input and discussion. So join us for that tonight. Continuing on our investigation and understanding, exploration of the Amidah, of the silent prayer, of the 19 prayers that we say every day that we call the Amidah. We are in the fourth blessing, the blessing of wisdom or knowledge. And it's really interesting because this request, where we ask God to give us, endow us with wisdom and insight and discernment, starts off with a little preface. We say, "You graciously endow man with wisdom, and you teach insight to a frail mortal." And then we ask God to endow us with wisdom and intellect and insight. But it's interesting because the other requests that we make later in our prayers, for example, the request for health or the request for livelihood, we don't have a little preface. We don't say, "God, you are the one that heals, please heal us." Or, "God, you are the one that provides livelihood, please provide us with our livelihood." We don't do that. But when it comes to the request for wisdom or knowledge, we say, "God, you are the one that provides wisdom and knowledge, please provide us with wisdom and knowledge." So why does this blessing take on a different template, a different format than the others? There's an important insight over here, concept, and that is that health, we kind of know intuitively that it's really God that's giving us our health, that's providing health. Yeah, yes, of course, we take care of ourselves, we eat well, we exercise, we go to doctors when we need to, but we recognize that health and lack of health comes from Hashem. Livelihood, it's the same thing. Where else is our livelihood coming from? We know it comes from God. But when it comes to the intellect or wisdom or knowledge, there I might think that it's innate. Some people are born smart, some people are born less smart. Some people have a wonderful intellect and a great mind, others not as much. That's not true. That's inherently not true. We believe that even intellect is something that God gives to a human being every day. And he can increase the amount of intellect and wisdom and knowledge that he's giving us, or he can turn down the dial and decrease it. And therefore, before we ask for wisdom, knowledge, insight, and discernment, we have to pause for a minute and remember that just like health and just like livelihood, our ability to think, to process, to understand, to know, to obtain wisdom comes directly from Hashem. And by the way, how does that come? Where does it come from? How does Hashem decide, turn up the dial or turn down the dial? It's directly related to how much we're investing in our relationship with Hashem. If God sees that we're investing in devekus, in clinging to God, in dedicating ourselves with commitment and self-sacrifice to that relationship, then God says, "You know what? I can reveal more knowledge to this person. I can reveal more insights, more secrets, more wisdom." Because think about it. Ideas pop into our mind. Where do they come from? They come from Hashem. When? Why? Because Hashem says, "You know what? This person is invested in growth, in spiritual connection, and connection to me. I'm going to give him a little bit more insight and a little bit more wisdom that he needs to continue that journey and that process." So something to keep in mind as we ask God daily for our wisdom and our insight and our discernment. Have a great day, everybody. See you at the town hall meeting tonight at 7:30.